One of the most attractive women in any room is the woman who has taken out time to be self aware. She understands herself more than anyone else. And that is why in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you three powerful ways that you can become more self aware as a woman. The first way that you can become more self aware as a woman is to pay close attention to your patterns, not just your feelings. As humans, we go through a range of emotions. Sometimes you're happy, excited, sad. But the true way that you can know who you are is by paying attention to your patterns. Let me use this as an example. Years ago, I was the girl that you couldn't criticize. Nobody could tell me anything about myself because I would react in a very defensive manner. I would just shut down. As I began to work on myself and my self development journey, I discovered that that was the problem and I worked on it. Right now, if you are to criticize me, I wouldn't react so defensively any longer. And you need to understand your triggers. For me, as at that time, it was criticism. I would easily get triggered by people criticizing me. For you, it could be something else. There are people who shut down during confrontations, during quarrels, during fights. They stop communicating. And sometimes this can be an issue in certain relationships. So, what triggers you? What gets you angry? What gets you motivated? What makes you sad? Because the moment you understand that about yourself, you can easily regulate your emotions. When something happens that gets you angry, you know, you're like, I'm about to get angry. I need to get out of here. I need to do something else to take my mind off of how I'm feeling. So, the first way that you can improve your emotional awareness or just being aware as a person is to pay attention to your patterns. The second way that you can become more self aware as a woman is to separate your intention from your impact. There are so many women out there who are good women, they mean well, but when they go out into the world, their actions, their words doesn't reflect who they truly are. You need to learn how to give people grace, and even when passing criticism, you need to do it in a graceful way. Don't just go around speaking anyhow, acting anyhow, not caring about what anybody thinks or how they would feel after you've done or said certain things. We are all going to make mistakes. We are not perfect. But in order for you to be a self aware person, you need to learn how to put yourself in people's shoes. Oh, if I said this to this person at this time, how would they feel? If I did this to this person, how are they going to react? It's not enough to have good intentions. You need to also make sure that your actions are a reflection of the intentions that you have. At the end of the day, everything you do, everything you say, especially when it's negative or not really thought through, has some level of consequence. Third tip here is to give yourself grace. You're going to make mistakes, things will happen, but it is very possible for you to be accountable and still be kind to yourself. I know this because it has happened to me before, and I know a lot of women who struggle with this. They might make a mistake, get into situations, and then when they're out of it, they begin to blame themselves. Oh, I'm so unlucky with love. This happened to me because I'm like this. That happened to me because I'm that. You just begin to self hate, and that is not the way to go. If you want to grow, if you want to evolve, one thing that you need to do is learn how to be accountable and also give yourself grace, and most importantly, be kind to yourself. Admit when you're wrong. Think of ways that you could have reacted or done things in a better way, and put it at the back of your mind that, okay, if this is to happen again, I'm going to behave better. That is how you grow as a person. You do not grow by hating yourself, by calling yourself stupid, or saying mean things to yourself. Make sure that in your self development journey, You are being aware of the things that you can work on. And so there's really no need to beat yourself for it, because at the end of the day, nobody's perfect. Well, guys, this is the end of the video, and these are the 3 tips that I have applied to my self development journey. And if you apply them too in your day to day life, I strongly believe that you're going to see a huge difference. Well, that's all for today. See you in the next episode. Bye for now.